Be honest for a second. You can understand English, you can read it, you can even watch movies without subtitles, but when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank.
You know the words, but your mouth just refuses to cooperate. And you start thinking, what if I make a mistake? What if people laugh?
If this sounds like you, this video is exactly for you because the problem is not your English. In the next few minutes, we'll show you a simple, clear pathway to speak English confidently without memorizing rules or feeling embarrassed.
So stay till the end, because once you understand this, speaking English won't feel scary anymore. Rahul, you know something? I can understand English easily when I read or listen, but when I try to speak, I get stuck.
That's very common. Many of us learn English through books and exams, but speaking needs a different kind of practice.
So, what's the right way to learn? Everyone keeps giving random tips, but I want a clear pathway.
First, listen more. Watch English movies, news, or YouTube channels. But don't just watch for fun. Pay attention to pronunciation and sentence flow.
But Rahul, everybody says the same thing. Watch movies, listen to English. How is that really going to help me speak?
The difference is active listening. For example, pick one scene, pause it, repeat the dialogue exactly as the actor said it. Notice the tone, the pauses, the stress on words. That way, your ear trains your tongue.
So, it's not just entertainment, it's like practice.
Exactly. Think of it like learning a song. You don't just hear it once, you hum it, repeat it, and slowly you sing it correctly. English works the same way.
That makes sense. If I treat listening like practice, not just fun, it will actually improve my speaking.
Second, speak daily. Even simple sentences. Don't wait for perfect English mistakes, are part of learning.
But if I speak wrong, won't people laugh? That's what scares me.
Think of a child learning to walk. They fall many times, but nobody laughs because falling is part of learning. Same with English. If you don't speak, you don't improve.
So I should treat mistakes as practice, not failure.
Exactly. Start small, say good morning in English, order food in English, or describe your day in 2 sentences.
Okay, I'll try that. Even small sentences daily will build confidence.
Third, think in English. Instead of translating from your mother tongue, form thoughts directly in English. Imagine you're in a meeting where your manager suddenly asks for your opinion on a project. If you first think in your mother tongue and then try to translate, you'll hesitate, lose confidence, and maybe miss the moment. But if you train yourself to think directly in English, you can respond naturally. I believe this approach will save time and improve collaboration. This way, your ideas flow smoothly and you sound confident without the delay of translation. Over time, your brain starts associating English with thinking itself, not just speaking.
That sounds difficult. My mind automatically thinks in my mother tongue first.
True, but you can train it. Start with small things. For example, when you plan your day, say in your mind, I will go to the library at 5. Don't translate, just think it.
So it's like rewiring my thoughts.
Yes. Once you think in English, speaking becomes natural because your brain is already prepared.
I'll start with simple thoughts, like planning my routine in English.
Fourth, read aloud. Take a newspaper article or a short story and read it out loud.
But reading silently is enough, no? Why aloud?
Silent reading trains only your eyes. Reading aloud trains your tongue and voice. It's like exercise for your speech muscles. Think about preparing for a presentation at work. If you only read your slides silently, you might understand the content but stumble when speaking because your mouth hasn't practiced forming the words. But if you read the slides aloud several times, your tongue and voice get used to the rhythm and phrasing. On the day of the presentation, you sound confident and fluent because your speech muscles have already been worked out.
Ah, so it's not just about understanding, it's about practicing sound.
Exactly. Reading aloud makes you comfortable with words and sentences.
I'll try reading one paragraph daily. That should help my pronunciation.
Finally, practice with friends. Make a rule, 10 minutes of English conversation every day.
But my friends also hesitate. What if they don't want to?
That's okay. You can use AI applications to practice your English even at no cost. For example, take ChatGPT. Once you open the speech mode, it allows you to have a conversation in English. Just ask ChatGPT simple, everyday questions and it will respond back. You can chat with it naturally in English, and over time, it will also correct your mistakes. This way, you get real time practice while building confidence in speaking.
That sounds doable. I will definitely try that.
Yes, consistency is the secret. 10 minutes daily is better than 2 hours once a month.
I'll suggest this to my friends. Group practice will keep us motivated. So the pathway is listen actively, speak daily, think in English, read aloud, and practice with friends.
Exactly. Follow these steps every day, and in a few months, you'll notice real progress.
I feel convinced now. I'll start with listening and reading aloud today.
Perfect. Remember, confidence first, perfection later.
Thanks, Rahul. This feels like a clear roadmap, not just random advice.
Glad to help. Let's check back after a month and see how much you've improved. So, viewers, if you're watching this and thinking, this sounds like me, I understand English but I can't speak it, remember one thing: you don't need perfect English to start. You only need the courage to speak. Start today. Speak imperfectly. Make mistakes. Pause. Try again. That's how every fluent speaker you admire once began. Don't wait for confidence to come first. Confidence grows after you start speaking. And when you stay consistent, even for just 10 minutes a day, English slowly stops feeling scary and starts feeling natural. Your English journey doesn't begin when you learn more grammar. It begins the moment you open your mouth and try.
Yes, and if this video helped you or motivated you even a little, let us know.
Comment below. What stops you from speaking English? Fear, mistakes, or confidence?
And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more simple, practical English lessons that actually help you speak with confidence.
See you in the next video. Until then, keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself.